Sorry about that. Got cut off there. But anyway, like I was saying, I'm just gonna skip the Divas Battle Royal for the Slammy since it really defeats the entire purpose of having a Slammy nomination since it just went to whoever wins in the Battle Royal. But at the end of the match, the Raw GM did announce that for the first time ever at TLC, it would be Lay Cool versus the Divas champion Natalya and her partner Beth Phoenix in the first ever Divas table match. Someone's been watching some old Knockouts TNA matches, haven't they? Yeah, that's right. So anyway, we move on to the shocking, the moment of the year. And of course it goes to Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker, WrestleMania, Streak versus Career. This was a very well-deserved title as they had a very epic and very emotionally involving match. And Shawn wasn't able to be there since, his career's over. So he accepted it from an undisclosed location. I don't even know what that means. So let's move on. I'm checking my notes. And someone else pointed out to me earlier, the irony is that Shawn won a Slammy the previous year for the exact same match. Irony. It's awesome. Next up would be the handicap match between Randy Orton against Alex Riley and David Arquette. Of course, between Alex Riley and David, they really wouldn't pose much of a challenge to Randy. He quickly destroys Alex, gets the pin 1, 2, 3. Then the Miz jumps into the ring, attacks him from behind, gets out a table, and tries to put Randy through the said table. But Randy fights him off and prepares to put him through the table. But David Arquette saves him, which allows Miz to get out of the ring and causes Randy to focus all of his horrible rape energy on David Arquette. And he puts him a power bomb right through the table. Now I know what I've been saying about David Arquette annoying me all night. I gotta applaud him because out of all the guest hosts that have appeared on the show in the past year or two, he has taken the worst bump of them all by being put through a table. Kudos to you, David Arquette, for taking such a bump. Alright, moving on. Cole presents the award, the Slammy, for Quote of the Year. Now, there have been many good quotes over this year, a lot of them more deserving than the winner. It turns out to be Michael Cole. And he goes into this long, elaborated speech, but he gets played off by the music. Thank you, WWE. I could not stand another minute of him thanking everyone and anyone. And of course he thanks The Miz. And he'll be thanking him tonight when he's blowing him virulently. So, let's see. Moving on. We come to the Superstar of the Year award presented by SmackDown GM Teddy Long. Holla at ya. And of course, it's won by the recently rehired John Cena. He goes on and elaborates how he's proud of everyone sticking behind him, blah blah blah. Goes to the ring completely unaffected by the beatdown he got just an hour ago. You know what that means. Super Cena is really back. So David Otunga comes out, flanked by Nexus. And he comes out, him and Wade not seeing eye to eye, gets the ring, and Wade looks at Nexus and goes. And one by one, Nexus abandons David Otunga, just like they did to Wade Barrett last week. Just that goes to show you, Starscream, you may fuck Megatron sometime, but Megatron fucks you a lot harder. So Cena utterly destroys Otunga, makes him tap out with the STFU. Then he slides out of the ring, picks up a chair, and reminiscent to their upcoming chairs match, beats Otunga within an inch of his life. And that's the Slammies for you. My verdict: better than last year. Given that there were people there who gave a damn about what they were doing, unlike certain people who remain nameless. It was pretty good. The awards were somewhat decent. I still felt that Randy Orton was robbed out of the holy shit move of the year. There was some funny bits. The funny bits were okay, but the matches were lagging. They just didn't feel right. They felt superfluous to the whole show as a whole. So, if I wouldn't recommend watching any of the matches. If you want to, you can. I just wouldn't recommend it. Just stick with the rest of the show and you'll be happy. And of course, Punk's commentary is always spot on, and he rips Cole a new one every chance he gets. And I enjoy hearing Jerry the King Lawler telling Michael Cole to shut up after he got cut off on his acceptance speech. So overall, I'd say not the best Raw of the year, but certainly better than last year's Slammy Awards. So that was the Slammies. Oh, and as a quick note, this Saturday will be the ROH pay-per-view Final Battle, and so far this is looking like a great card. I'm gonna watch it simply because El Generico versus Kevin Steen. I want to see that feud come to an end, just to see what the hell's gonna happen. Career versus Mask. I mean, this is a very bloody and very brutal feud, so I'm looking forward to watching it. But just overall, if you want to see some great wrestling, order Final Battle. You will not be disappointed. So, that was my Raw review, and I will see you next time on this Thursday for TNA Impact. I still got a lot of things to say about you, TNA, for just everything. But until then, this is shintigercurl, that dude in the straw hat, and Joe bidding you a fond farewell. Say goodbye, Joe.